What's going on, everybody? It's your boy, the uncrowned Otaku. And I'm gonna keep it a buck with y'all, a thou wow million percentage. This video almost didn't happen, but while I was live streaming, holla at twitch.tv/uncrowned Otaku and YouTube. One of the people was asking about where the Moon Knight reviews are, and I wasn't feeling the last two episodes enough that I thought they needed to be reviewed. And one thing I'm not gonna do is fake energy. Like, if I'm with it, I'm with it. If I want to talk about it, I will. But you asked for it, you're going to get it. Will it be what you expect? Maybe not. Now, I'm trying to approach this series with a little bit of grace. Because as I previously stated, this is something slightly different. They tried it out with the Netflix shows. But this is a character that's being, like, I feel like canonized into the MCU low-key. But we don't have any prior history like we do with WandaVision and Hawkeye and Falcon and Winter Soldier. Like, they were introduced through movies. Moon Knight literally has to be introduced, set up for a plot, have a bomb action scene, and conclude all within what I think is a 6, maybe 8 episode series. So we're more than halfway through at this point. And I'm still confused. Like, we know that he has multiple personalities. We've barely seen Moon Knight in action himself. We've seen Moon Knight maybe 3 or 4 times, which some people take that as a good thing. The show is carrying itself without relying on all the action. Some people take that as a bad thing. The show is called Moon Knight. I want more Moon Knight. I'm more so on the I want a little more Moon Knight side personally. But again, that's just personal feelings. Overall, I think the show is very mid right now. Episode 4 was, in my opinion, the best episode so far because as a company, I feel like they tried something they haven't really done before where they let the dark side, they let the nitty-gritty gruesome stuff kind of shine through in this episode. We get to see one of the Pharaoh's guardians harvesting organs from a guy. Dude was alive, and you see like the Pharaoh guardian kind of stab him, and it's heavily assumed that he peels them open, and you can see jars next to where he's operating with blood dripping from the jars. He's literally killing a man and harvesting organs. We're seeing that. This episode gave us mystery. This episode gave us horror. This episode gave us plot development. Okay, we see Marc take over and try to fight Harrow and his goons, but he doesn't have the protection of Khonshu anymore. He doesn't have the ability to put on the Moon Knight suit. So he gets shot. And while he's floating down, he's like, ugh. What happens then is a little confusing too. What I think happened is Harrow is using his ability, because with the scales and stuff, he kind of peers into the other person's mind. Because he knew things about Layla he shouldn't have. He knew things about Marc he shouldn't have. And we see Marc kind of in an insane asylum. He's tied to a wheelchair, holding a Moon Knight doll, which I heard from reliable sources is going to go on sale soon. You can pre-order them on the Marvel site. I will be pre-ordering one. But we see that he's talking to a therapist, and the big thing during the scene is you can see an Indiana Jones type film being played where the lead character's name is Stephen Grant. Now, we know about Marc and we know about Stephen, but Stephen's last name, I'm pretty sure, is Grant, which means Marc, who maybe is the original owner of the body, created this persona based off a movie he saw. And there's also a third persona we don't know about, because I think it was 2 episodes ago, they were killing people, but Marc didn't kill them, and neither did Stephen. That means there's a third persona available, which we also see when Marc finds Stephen in the sarcophagus. He unveils it, Stephen pops out, they hug, but there's a third sarcophagus in there that's kind of flailing away. They don't bother to open it. So that third personality right now is kind of a mystery still. But they're doing a good job. I'm going to say the series is really mid right now because a little bit of action, good story so far. I still don't honestly know exactly what's going on, besides the fact that Harrow wants to unleash Amit because Harrow used to work for Khonshu but doesn't bang with Khonshu anymore. We need mysteries to be unveiled all over the place, left and right. It's still super confusing, and the episodes don't hook me. Like, I'm gonna finish it because I started it, but it's not like when the episode drops, I have to go watch it right now. It's not a must see. It's just the show's okay. I got nothing better to do on a Wednesday. Let's turn on some Moon Knight. That's how I feel. But what did y'all think of the latest chapter? Like I said, I think, not chapter, the latest episode. Like I said, I think it's the best episode they've done thus far. Incorporated a lot of elements Marvel hasn't done before. We're getting some plot development. Can't wait to see what's next. Is what's happening to Marc in the insane asylum, is that the real life world? Or was him exploring through the tomb the real world? We don't know at this point anymore. Is Haro using his abilities to get inside Marc's head? Is that what's happening? We gotta watch and find out. Do y'all want more Moon Knight reviews? You gotta comment so I can find out. In the meantime, in between time, Uncrowned Kingdom, I've been your boy, the Uncrowned Otaku, and that's the fire that keeps this kingdom safe. It keeps it burning. I need y'all to subscribe. We're on the road to 1K, baby. Hop on board. We're gonna get there. Mini celebration on the way. I'm out of here, y'all.